In this video, I'll be doing my review on a Tenlamp G10 audio interface or a sound card. You can use this console to connect to your computer or to your phones. And this is a console you can use for, let's say, podcasting, chatting, karaoke, or recording, or even gaming. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let's check what the package comes with. First of all, let's talk about the packaging. So for the price of this G10 Tenlamp console, so as you can see, there are some dents over here and over here. And when I received this one, the foam that covers this one is not that thick. So I should say they should do the packaging more better for the price of this console. This must be for chatting, and this is like DJ, and this is maybe for Bluetooth, and this is a voice changer, and this must be for karaoke. Anyway, let's check out what's inside. Okay, so it's good, at least it has this foam on here to cover the console. Okay, it does comes with an earphone. Okay, so earphone that looks like that, and it's pretty thick, so at least the earphone is better. Okay, and it does comes with a remote. There you go. It comes with 3 TRRS, the one that has 3 lines on both ends, so 3 of that, and then 2 of these. So this is a USB Type-C to USB Type-A. And now let's check what's this one. Okay, so far as you can see, it covers. So the console covers with all the foam. So here's like the bottom, the sides, and then on top is this one. So at least they make sure this one is protected, which is okay. Okay, and this is what it looks like. So again, that's what it comes with. Now looking at this console, okay, so this is like made of plastic, all of them. Okay, and the bottom, and it has this rubber thing here to hold in place. There you go. And now let's turn this on. So just hold until it light up. There you go, and you can release, and there it is. And now let's do a test. Let's connect this NT1A Rode condenser microphone. And okay, for that, let's use this cord here. So now let's connect this one to here. And let's connect, of course, this other end to here, which is very self-explanatory. There you go. And now let's also connect this BM800 condenser microphone. And this time we'll connect this one here. You just select mic 1 or 2. Maybe let's connect it to mic 1. And let's connect this one to here. Okay, and now let's use some of these cords on here. Okay, so first I'm going to connect this speaker. So I'm just gonna show you that it works, but I will not be using this all the way because it will feedback. Okay, so I'm going to connect this one to here, so the one that for speaker. And I'm just gonna lower, okay. And then I'll connect this portable speaker to here. Okay, and now what I will do, I'm going to record what I am doing so that whatever is the audio output, I can share that to you as well. Okay, so I'm going to use this device over here to record, and I'm going to use one of this TRRS. Okay, so I'm going to connect this one to here, and then I'm going to connect this one to here. And now, since I will be doing a recording, I can just select live 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. I'm going to connect it to live 1. Okay, just make sure everything is properly plugged in, otherwise it will not work. Okay, and lastly, let's use this earphone over here to monitor the audio, and I'll be connecting this one at the bottom. Another feature on the sound card or audio interface is that you can tilt this one here, and there should be this thing here to adjust. So you pull it up like that, and okay, and then you connect it like that. So however high you wanted it to be, so something like that, or if you wanted it like that, or if you just wanted it flat. So it's all up to you. Okay, maybe let's set it like that. And this device over here, I'm going to connect this one here to show you playing a background music connected using Bluetooth. Now, before I forget, since I'm connecting this Rode NT1A condenser microphone, I should turn on the 48 volt phantom power over here, otherwise it will not work. Okay, there you go. As you notice, I am all set. So I'm going to start my recording now over here so I can share to you also whatever is the audio output coming from this one here. As you notice, it is the battery is blinking right now, and by the way, this has a built-in rechargeable battery, so you don't have to plug this in all the time. And as you notice, the power here is blinking already, so that means I have to charge it, and I will only be using a portable charger. And for that, I'm going to use one of this USB-C to USB Type A. Okay, so what I will do is I'll connect one to here, and then I'll connect the other end to the back of this one here. So you connect it to the one that says DC volt. Okay, and now I'm going to start recording over here so I can share to you also the audio output that I'm hearing from this earphone. Okay, I'm going to hit record now from here. Okay, there you go. And from here, whatever you're hearing, that is now the audio output coming from the recorded video from this phone. Okay, sound check. If I'm going to go closer to this microphone, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, sound check. And if I'm going to use the Beam 800 condenser microphone, sound check, testing 1, 2. And if it's a little bit farther, sound check, testing 1, 2. So the only downfall here is that they don't have a separate volume control of the microphone that requires 48 volt phantom power to the other kinds of microphone. I wish there is a different control of volume for the microphone that requires 48 volt phantom power and to this one over here. Okay, and now let's let me show you the different preset sound effects on here.
Congratulations, well done.
Okay, and then the number 2.
Oh no!
Number 3.
Oh my God!
And number 4. Number 5. Okay, number 6. Okay, number 7. And number 8. And number 9. And number 10.
Amazing.
Number 8, 11. Okay, number 12. Okay, it's like awkward. Okay, number 13. And number 14. And number 15. Okay, and number 16. Okay, there you go. So these are pretty much
Congratulations, well done.
These are pretty much your preset sound effects. As I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, in this kind of audio interface or sound card, you cannot record any customized sound effects. I wish for the price of this sound card or audio interface, they should have added that feature because this is not cheap. This is not a cheap audio interface. So other people might be instead of buying this one, maybe they'll buy something else for that feature alone. But anyway, maybe on their future releases of maybe next kind, maybe they will be adding those features on their sound card or audio interface. And now let me show you the different vocal modes this one has. Okay, so this is now the KTV mode. Sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to lower my reverberation over here, maybe up to there. Sound check, testing 1, 2. So again, this is the KTV mode, and you can still adjust your reverberation. Maybe lower it like that if you do not want it too much. Okay, there you go. And now if I'm going to press the next one, shouting mode, sound check, testing 1, 2. So as you notice, the shouting mode still has the reverberation. And you can use this one also, I believe, for singing purposes. Okay, let's check the next one. Okay, so this is the streamer mode. So as you notice, the echo or reverberation is not that much, but if you want to add, then you just have to move this one up. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for streaming mode, as you notice, even if you turn this up, both the reverb depth and reverb length, it didn't add much at all. There you go, sound check. It's up to the max already, and yet it's not that much. But anyway, as it says, it's the streamer mode, so you don't need lots of reverberation. Okay, so let's lower this one again. There you go. And now let's check the next one. Okay, so this is the MC mode. As you notice, it has lots of reverberation as well, even if low over here. So those are, as I said, those are preset vocal mode. So as you press this one, even the reverb here is low. It has that reverberation right away. And now, same if you want to lower it. So you just like slide this down and it will lower the reverberation. Okay, now let's check the next one. Okay, so this is the original sound. As you notice, as you press that or you selected that, there is no reverberation or echo you can hear. It's flat. But let's check if we're going to slide this reverb up, what will happen. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So even if you select this vocal mode to original, as soon as you move the reverberation up, it will add reverb to your vocal. Now let's check the next one. Okay, so now we're back to KTV mode. Okay, and now let me show you the voice changer on here. Okay, so let's tap this one.
Okay, so this is your male voice sound check, testing 1, 2. Let's check the next one.
Okay, so this is the female voice sound check, testing 1, 2. And this is the baby voice sound check, testing 1, 2.
And this is the uncle voice sound check, testing 1, 2.
Okay, and we're back to male voice.
And then female voice. Okay, now
Okay, so this is now the original. Okay, now if you want to use this pitch bend or this are also control to add to your vocals, then what you will do is okay, so even here alone, if we're going to turn this knob over here.
sound check, testing 1, 2. So without pressing over here, it gives you that voice changer. Okay, so, but if you
Okay, so now that I had set this one to 0, now my voice goes back to my original. Now, if I'm going, let's say, for example, let's set this one to 0, and just this one alone, if I'm going to turn this up, your voice will be changing as well. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then there you go, sound check, testing 1, 2.
And you can also mix your voice using this volume knob over here or this one. So timbre and pitch. So let's say, for example,
I'm going to, let's say, set it as that, and then I'm going to turn
this one as well.
There you go, sound check. And if I'm going to turn this up some more, it does changes also.
So again, as I mentioned, you can change your voice by just pressing this two volume knobs over here. And this Autotune, this is the same as other sound cards that I have been reviewing. Autotune it gives you also different tone to your vocals, maybe for rap music. Okay, let's test it out. Sound check, testing 1, 2. So there you go. So as you notice, if you just press this one alone, there is no effect to your voice. So what you will do is you have to tap the Autotune on top. Okay, so this is now A major. Sound check, testing 1, 2. Okay, now let's turn this volume knob over here. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound check, testing 1, 2. Okay, so what it does, Okay, so this is B flat major. So anyway, as you keep pressing this one, it tells you what is the key of that vocal mode. And now to stop that, you just have to press and hold this one, and it will your voice will goes back to normal. There you go. So now your voice goes back to normal. Okay, so again, if you want to use Autotune, you can tap this one, and then to add more maybe effects to that vocals, then you can use this Autotune volume knob over here. And by the way, this equalizer is on top over here. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. Let's say, for example, let's select the vocal. Okay, so now KTV mode. If you want to, let's say, lower the low, and this is more for bass, and the high is more for treble. So let's say, for example, okay, so this is the high over here, and this is the low over here. Okay, so if you do not want lots of treble, then lower this one, so something like that, and it sounds like that. And maybe let's put it back to the middle. And now if you do not want lots of maybe bass, then lower it. So there you go, sound check, testing 1, 2. And if you want it up, then it sounds like that. So it's more like bass on it. There you go, sound check, testing 1, 2. Okay, maybe let's just set all three of them at the middle. Okay, let me show you first over here. So the mute that I was talking about earlier, as soon as I press this one, I will not, so I'll be talking, but there won't be no audio will come out to this recording. Okay, so I'm talking right now, and I'm gonna hit this one. Okay, there you go. So maybe you can hear now my voice. And earlier when I turned this off, so even I cannot hear it from my earphones. So that means you won't be able to hear that as well. So that is the use of that. So now if I am going to press this monitor, so that means, okay, I'm going to press it right now. Okay, so this is the monitor microphone off. So right now, I cannot hear anything. I cannot even hear myself through this earphone, but I'm sure there is recorded audio onto this video right now. So the monitor, this is just to turn off the microphone for myself. So that means I don't hear it myself, but it's still recording. Same if you are doing a streaming, there should be audio on your streaming from your microphone. So again, it's only for the microphone, not for the background music. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on again so that I can hear it myself as well. There you go. So the monitor microphone is now on again. And now I'm going to connect this device to here so that I can play the background music wirelessly. So what you will do is whatever that device you're using, could be a tablet, it could be another phone. So just go to settings and go to Bluetooth and make sure it's turned on and open it. And from the list, you should be able to see a G10 mixer on here. And this is the one. So let's just stop it and make sure they're paired. Okay, there you go. So they're now connected. And now let's play some music over here. As I showed you, this phone is now connected to here using Bluetooth. So whatever I play on here, it should be connected over here. Okay, let's play how loud it is. Okay, so it sounds like it's not as loud. So to control the volume of that, you can make it louder. You can turn it up from here, from this device, and also from this music volume knob over here. So let's play it again. Okay, so now let's turn it up. There you go. And again, it tells you, how loud it is. So the number 16, that is the maximum volume. Okay, let's play it again. Okay, there you go. Okay, and now let me show you how to use the ducking button on here. As I talk, it's supposed to lower the volume of the background music I am playing. And as I stop talking, the volume of the background music that I'm playing is supposed to go up. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, let's play this one. And I'm going to turn on now this one here. Okay, so it is now on. So as you notice, you could hardly hear it because I am talking. But when I stop talking, . Okay, there you go. So again, that is the use of that. Now, let me show you the use of this dry wet over here. Okay, so this is now KTV mode. Okay, so as you notice, it has lots and lots of reverb. But as soon as I am going to hit dry wet on here, okay, so it is dry recording. So for me, I can still hear the lots of reverb, but I am sure it is the audio output is flat without any reverberation. So again, so for myself, I can hear lots of reverb, but the audio or the audio of this microphone is a flat, or my voice is flat. Okay, let's turn it off. Okay, there you go. So we're back to whatever I can hear is the same as recorded audio over there. And by the way, the BT over here, as you notice, it is not blinking. So if it's not blinking, that means this console is paired with a device already. So that is your indication to find out if it is connected yet to something. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to use this to change the pitch of the music you are playing. So I'm going to play it, and you will notice the pitch of that song will be changing if I'm going to turn this up, this pitch volume knob over here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be changing it now. Okay. There you go. That is the use of this volume knob. As I mentioned, this is something new in this kind of console, which is not common to other audio interface or sound card. And now let me show you the speaker volume knob over here. So I actually found out that using the TRRS connecting from the speaker over here to this portable speaker did not work. So what I did is I changed it with the TRRS. So the one that has two lines. So this one here, so it has two lines on both ends. So when I changed it with this, it works. So again, I was not able to get audio output from here, from this external speaker using the TRRS, and I used the TRS on both ends, and I connected it to the same one, to the one that says speaker over here. And now let me show you, there is an audio output from here. So this time the audio that you will be hearing is from this other camera that I'm using, not from the recorded audio from this phone. Okay, and now let's test this out. Okay, there you go. And if we're going to lower the volume from here, okay. So actually, as I'm showing you right now, it looks like the audio output, this speaker here is not even controlling this speaker over here. So, okay, let me show you again. Okay, there you go. Okay, so what if we'll try this, playing this music over here. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, let's see if we can control the volume from here. Okay, so it looks like this speaker volume knob over here is not responding, not unless this is for something else that I don't know yet. Anyway, just so you know, I could not find a more detailed manual for this one. It's not available. Whatever you see on Amazon, that is the only information you will get. So anyway, just wanted to show you that you can connect an external speaker if you would like. Okay, let's turn this off now. And now let me show you how to use this arrow button on here. Okay, so again, as I mentioned, without touching this device, it's going to go to the next song. Okay, let's play this one first. So this is to play and pause. Okay, and then if you want to pause it, okay, that's to pause, and then to play again. Okay, and now if you want to play the next song without touching this one or the next video, you simply hit this one. And as you notice, it goes to the next video over there. And now if you want to go back, so you just have to hold this one. So it's not not a short press, it's a long press this time to go to the song prior to this one, or to go back. There you go. So as you notice, it goes back to the song prior to the one you are playing, and then if you want to play it. Okay, I believe this video is super long already, so I decided to just make a separate video in regards to how to save or set up your custom mode, loop back, and BGM functions. Anyway, this is all I can share for today. I hope this video gives you an idea on how to use it. What are the features? What are you expecting in getting this kind of sound card or audio interface? And now, in my opinion, under the pros, the pitch control from playing background music is not very common to other sound cards. The LCD screen to monitor your volume level, same, not very common to other sound cards or audio interface, as well as the custom mode. More options for voice changer. Playing background music via Bluetooth without touching the device. You can connect up to 5 microphones, and also you can monitor the audio via USB-C port aside from the 3.5mm port. Under the cons, this is a bit pricey. It is laggy when changing vocal modes. You cannot record or add custom sound effects on this kind of sound card. Whatever is there is what you get. The battery life is not as great. It took me about less than 3 hours from full charge, and then it went low battery. And there's only one volume control for all the microphones you'll be connecting, and the build is plastic. They could have improved the build to reflect the price of this sound card, and hopefully they will improve the packaging. Thanks again, guys, for watching. This is all I can share for today. If you like this type of video, please give it a like, and if you want more of this type of video, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.